then we have a battle over here, and I'm going to automatically resolve, and we had a clear defeat. And that's the end of this turn. We're still gaining plenty of money, which is very nice. Alright, faction announcements. We have a new family member, Esmunamis. It has now a Priest of Baal, which gives him a 20% discount on agent trading costs and +1 to law. That's good. Hiram Tunis is a linguist, which gives him +2 to influence. Ah, interesting. Oh, I didn't even realize we still had a agent here. I could send him against the Gauls to see if we could try to get peace with them. And then we have a construction report. Some stuff has been built. We've got 3 new markets. Sagessa now has a market, which makes it so we can't really train anything in this city right now. So I'm going to train a spy here, since we need to get more spies. I need information. Red team now has a market as well. And then do we have anything else that's Roman? Okay, we do. So the cavalry stables here are Roman, so I'm going to get rid of them to get rid of the culture bonus that's providing. And then I'll train a stable here to replace that. Cirta now has a marketplace. And then Cirta is currently dealing with a bit of squalor, so I will get a public bath here. And then Arminium now has a temple to Baal. Okay. And then Arminium, we have a crop rotation, a marketplace, shipwright, public baths. The cavalry stables here are Roman. The Legion barracks is Roman as well. The market is Roman though, so I'm going to get rid of the market first. I'm going to build a trader here. That's going to decrease the amount of stuff, the amount of money Arminium's going to generate, but it's also going to get rid of the culture bonus, the culture negative penalty we're getting from having that there. Alright, so this force led by Maharbal is going to attack the enemy troops of Mediterranean, and now I'm going to attack the force over here, which is led by Cetharus. Wow. Cerethresius of, okay. And let's see what forces he's got. He's got 1 force of chosen swordsmen. He's got an all melee army, basically. So we have the advantage on him on mobility again, which is good. But we don't have a lot of strong forces right now because it's we mainly have Libyan spearmen. Okay. But I'm going to fight this on the battle map and push the enemy troops away from Batavium. And once we push the Gauls out of this area, we'll be able to isolate them in their home territory again. And then once I sit my butt down in a fort, they won't be able to get me anymore, unless they take the sea.
Now is the time for battle. Pull on your armor, grasp your shield, and take up the blade. For our enemies, the sun has risen for the last time.
The sun has risen for the last time. I agree with that statement completely.
Now, take up the sword. Pull on your armor. We go to test our courage in the fires of battle.
Test our courage in the fires of battle. Alright. Let's get all of my soldiers together and prepare to fight. So Libyan Spearmen will make up the majority of my center. And then the mercenaries that we have here, along with the Iberian infantry, will make up the sides. It's quite funny that our most veteran units here are actually this Iberian infantry unit and this Libyan Spearmen unit. I just think that's quite amusing. I don't know why. Just a little thing of mine, because I guess, you know what, it's because they're so, Iberian infantry, as I've said in the past, they're so bad. They're not, I guess they're not bad in the flanks, but they're so weak in morale that I just find it hilarious that the most veteran ones we have, troops we have, are the ones that are weak in morale. I guess that kind of compensates a bit though, because having the chevrons here will actually give them a morale bonus. So we can see right here, these guys, their attack is 11 and their defense is 12, which in comparison to a normal Libyan Spearman, they're actually better than the attack of a Libyan Spearman, which is quite nice. Anyway, alright, so let's take my cavalry right here, and we'll group those up in the flank. And then we'll put 2 units of Longshield cavalry on the right flank. And then I'm going to group our soldiers up. And let's go fight. Oh wow, that's a lot of Gauls.
But will they be enough for final victory?
So the Gauls are going to advance on me quite quickly. So let's get ready to fight. Okay, and then I'm going to change my formation up a bit, and I'm going to stretch my lines out. Looks like the Barbarian Warlord is actually getting closer and closer to me. I wonder what his intention is. We've got 3 units of reinforcements from the back over here, and I'm going to march them towards me, out of phalanx formation, of course. And the enemy troops are charging me? With just a few of their soldiers, it looks like. Some of the warbands coming at me. It appears that most of the enemy cavalry is on the side. Got one unit of barbarian warlord here. Okay. So I'm gonna stretch out my troops here and get ready for a charge. Are these guys using war cry? No, they're not. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to have all of my troops charge. I just don't feel like I have the micro skills right now in this Rome game to really do this all at the same time. It's just not going to be fast enough. So I'm just going to pause it. Alright, I'm going to give my guys a rally so they have a decent morale bonus. Now here comes the Barbarian Warlord. I'm going to get an attack on one side of them, and then I'm going to crash in on the other flank. So it's going to be one attack on them, and now let's go flank them. One cav is going to go here. Another cav will get a hammer and anvil on that side. And this cav will get a hammer and anvil on this flank. So my Barbarian infantry on the side have broken. We've managed to kill the enemy cavalry on this flank. Okay, the center's broken for now. Okay, but we've managed to break the left flank. Good. Okay, let's get another hammer and anvil here. Okay, good. So the center here is broken for the time being. There's an enemy of Barbarian Warlord Cavalry there, which is doing a number on my soldiers. I need to kill them. Okay, so they're gone. Crap, so the flank is broken here. We need to really kill these guys so I'm going to have any chance of getting rid of them. Okay, so we've broken one flank, but one other flank has actually fallen apart. I need to kill the Barbarian Warlord so I can get a morale bonus here. So I can break their morale. There you go, so the right flank is broken now. We should efficiently deal with the Gauls at this point. I need to kill the generals, though. Okay. There's some point in killing him, I think. Okay, so that's 2 units of forces routed. That's going to be the majority of them gone. That's good. Okay, we've got some barbarian mercenaries here. I'm going to have my Longshot cavalry charge into them. These forces will engage this force of swordsmen. There's a lot of... Jeez, just a lot of Gauls. They have a lot of soldiers right now. But I didn't expect anything less. Okay, so we got a cavalry charge in the backs of these guys, so those men are gone. So we won't have to deal with them again. And I'm going to have my cavalry charge into the remainder of whatever we've got left here. My cavalry here is running over the the chosen swordsman the enemy's got. This unit of warband, however, is trying to engage me. I'm going to keep them at bay for as long as possible. Looks like we managed to eradicate the chosen swordsman here, so I'll go ride down the remainder of those guys. Alright, we've got a massive charge here. Alright, the Libyan spearmen have managed to drive away the Gaul warbands, and I'm going to have my soldiers continue to chase them down. We're going to continue this, though, because I want to kill as many of these guys as possible. Sacred Band, why don't you guys go charge them. There's one unit of warband that's trying to flee from us. I'll have my cav go chase them down and see if we can kill the majority of them. So we want to make sure there's a lot of Gauls dead in this battlefield. The less troops we have to deal with later, the better. Okay, so that Gaul force is gone. Let's go have my cavalry go chase down that one next. And then I think we'll pretty much be done. So I guess I could triple speed this just because we're really just chasing down people mindlessly. There we go. Clearly won the battle. We have victory once again. All the sweeter for being so decisive. Alright, so we've killed 1,100 men. We lost 500. 37 Gauls remaining. That's definitely going to mean that those Gauls are going to be routing. And that's one less Gaul army we have to deal with for the time being. Glorious victory indeed. Wow. That's another big Gaul force coming, though. So trade increase. Maharbul's now a confident commander. He's got +1 to command. He also has a shield bearer, which gives him +1 valor to his bodyguards. That's good. Alright, well, I'm going to have Maharbul. Why can't you go there? Oh, because we need to drive this rebel army away. I'm going to drive this rebel army away, get rid of them. So I can go to Mediolanium. I think I'm going to have to hire a unit of barbarian cavalry, just because I need soldiers. Or maybe not. Let's disband the barbarian cavalry and let's see if I can get inside Mediolanium. Okay, so we'll get rid of these guys, we don't need them. There we go. Okay, so Mediolanium, we're getting a stone wall, which will actually be done next turn, which is really good timing, because there's that very large Gaul force which is on its way. And then I'm going to disband, I'm sorry, not disband, train up my most depleted soldiers, which are these guys. It's going to be all I can do for this turn. Okay. We'll get them ready to fight next turn. So I guess it's currently training a spy. Mediolanium. There's also another Gaul general coming down from the south. These guys literally, they spawn from the pits of hell, I think. There's just no end to the Gauls. I'm going to put my spy over here, though, to keep an eye on the bridge, or just the western approach. It looks like there's another Gaul force already marshalling here, and even more chosen swordsmen coming in. This is just ridiculous. And our force here has actually finished repairing itself, so I'm going to have it chase down some Gaul navies. We've managed to sink down that navy, and I'm going to go chase down this remaining one. We've had a clear victory. We've sunk that Gaul navy. Fantastic. And this fleet will go after this Brudii navy, and we'll have a clear victory, and we'll sink them, hopefully. There we go. Alright, and then we currently have a battering ram and a siege tower here against the Greeks, so I'm going to begin the siege of Syracuse. We have 900 men on 460, currently an army strength ratio of 10 to 7.